dig into some of the opportunities of having tools at your fingertips was something that I've been focusing on. And so if you think about the word leverage, it really means being able to amplify the impact or the output by using resources strategically. So really maximizing your time by leveraging tools. And Terry talks a lot about this. So one of the tools that we leverage in our community is the Lead from the Front Global website. And I wanted to walk you through it because there's some things here that have been added that I think may be helpful to you and your team. So this is the place we all come to, and you should be directing, as if you're a part of our organization, certainly your team to this site because it is a resource hub of knowledge. So if you look at the top here, it's leadfromthefront.global, not .com, but .global. On the home screen, you can see the power of we. This is the video that Tyler Norton presented, and you can turn up the volume and listen to it if you've never seen it. It's a really powerful video, and it really embodies ASEA, our ethos, and our community here at Lead from the Front. We're about supporting and building each other up, and I think if you have new ASEA associates that join you, it's a great way to start them out as this is our community. It's not mine and Terry's, it's ours. It's all of ours. And it's a way to feel like they belong immediately in a place that feels safe, that will help them grow. So if you look here at the top, right here in this Start Here tab, this is a brand new tab that we introduced at the Dallas ASEA Regional. If you haven't explored it, I'm going to walk you through just a little bit of the features of it. It's essentially for a brand new person coming into ASEA that thinks they want to build a business, it's their fast track to keeping it simple and fast track to success in 3 simple steps. So step 1 is get plugged in, be a part of the community and stay connected. Join our Lead from the Front team text updates. All you have to do is text the word lead to this number and you will get periodic updates. We usually send maybe 1 or 2 a week, so nothing that floods your phone, but it's the important things that you should stay a part of and on top of, particularly if you're not good at email. Texts are great. It's kind of the future where I know my kids love text over email. You want to opt in to the same text platform for ASEA Corporate. So we have our team text platform and we have ASEA Corporate. And this is the number you put in your phone, text this number and type in the word ASEA, and then it's going to send you a question and just say yes to confirm. This is going to keep you in the loop on ASEA events and promotions and things you want to be aware of. Next, if you're a part of our team, join our private Facebook group. Just click on this link here to join. It'll ask you a question, who your upline diamond is. Respond to that. You can invite people to join that private Facebook group as well. If you're not a part of our team, if you're crossline and you're leveraging this site, that's great. We'd love to have you. But join our public group, which is called Team Live It. So as you scroll down, you can join our morning calls here. Our morning calls are Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. Central Time for 30 minutes, where we share struggles, wins, and it is a platform of community and it's recorded. So if you can't make that time, it's recorded and I'll show you where you can find those recordings. But it's a great way to stay motivated, to share information, to learn from each other. And then save your sponsor and upline contact. So think of this as somebody brand new. They may know their sponsor, but they don't know who their upline is. And this is key. So make sure that as you're sponsoring new folks, that they get plugged in and stay connected for step 1. They join the community and they know who their upline diamond is. And a really great tool is to introduce them. Make a 3-way call to your upline diamond or even above. We would love for you to introduce us to your new team members, as would your other diamonds in our group. So step 2, as you open up this little tab, it's use the products. So become a believer in ASEA. So start using your products and stay active. Well, what does active mean? It means maintaining 100 in PV, personal volume, and monthly subscription to stay commission qualified. Track your results. So the results tracker, if you click on this link right here, takes you immediately to the results tracker so they can track their progress over a 90-day period. Then as you scroll down here, one of the first things we recommend people do is watch the 3-minute product video, which most of you have seen, but if you haven't, you can click right here and it's gonna open it up to our Vimeo site, which is verifying for some reason. It'll take a minute here and it'll pop up. But we have this 3-minute video in both English and Spanish versions. So when you click here, this is the English version, and we also have Spanish. So we'll go back here. And the next thing is you want to help them find out what their website is. So we have these amazing new replicated websites. So this link right here, for everybody that doesn't know already, your personal website as a new ASEA associate looks just like the corporate website. You can find it at aseaglobal.com/ and your username. If you don't know your username, just log into your virtual office and you can find it there in the upper right-hand corner where your little circle is, which probably has your initials if you haven't uploaded your photo, and that's your username. It's also your username that you log in with if you don't use your distributor ID to log in. If you don't know how to do it all, we have a handy little training right here on how to find your ASEA replicated websites and how to navigate it and use it to share with other people. So that video is in the Start Here section as well. And also a quick tutorial video on how to create shareable shopping carts. So you have somebody new, you're going to get them connected. You're going to make sure they know who their upline diamond is, and hopefully you've done a 3-way call with them. You're going to have them watch the 3-minute video that we recommend you share with prospects, and you're going to make sure they know how to share their website with others. So those are the key 1 and 2 things that you would do to get your new associate started off right. Step number 3 is earn fast and grow your business. So as they're sharing, they have their website, they have the 3-minute video to pique people's interest. The goal is to sponsor their first 2 people as quick as they can with at least 100 PV each. So this walks them through what the core very first few steps of the compensation plan look like and how to track their business. So at Lead from the Front, we love to track our business using this tracker. So if you click on Download Tracker here, these are your daily activities. And we assign point values to keep us accountable to what we want to do every day in terms of making new contacts Monday through Sunday, invite and share a tool like the 3-minute video, sample a product like Renew 28 or Gold, how many follow-ups you do on a day-to-day basis. Did that follow-up move to a one-on-one meeting? Did you hold a workshop? One-on-one meetings are very similar to workshops. Workshops just where you invite more people. Did you complete a 3-way call? So someone is interested. The best thing that you can do is get them connected with someone else. How many did you do on Monday through Sunday this week? And did they become a new customer or associate? And then for the team builders, we believe that listening to the morning call is super important Monday through Friday. So this is your weekly tracker. In addition, if you've ever scrolled through this daily tracker, there are memory joggers. Let's say you say, I really don't know anybody. Well, this gives you questions. Do you know anybody that loves health or wellness, that enjoys being active, that you enjoy being around? You want to work with people that you enjoy, that are of similar nature of ambition or ethos. You know, you want to build, they say like attracts like. So you want to attract people that you enjoy being around. This memory jogger will help you go through that. Keep your list. You have a list tracker here. And you can also create action plans. So if you've talked to somebody, you write their name down here, the date you spoke with them. Are they interested in being a customer? Do they have interest in more information? Do you need to follow up? Or did they refer you to someone else? So these are just little helpful tools in this tracker. I won't go through all of them, but some of them here. The wonderful referral code challenge for getting 10 new customers. Again, I need to update this because that time period has now changed. But when you have a new associate, they have 10 referral codes to share with people to save 10%. Have them keep track of those numbers. It's also in their back office, but that keeps them accountable to that 90-day goal. There's also meeting notes here, Redox workshop sign-in sheets. So everything that you need to do in terms of getting your new ASEA associate started very quickly. They even have a new customer follow-up in this tracker and scripts. What do I say when someone asks, what do you do? So you can go through this at your leisure, but this is all here in the Start Here tab of tab number step 3. Then you want to help them set up their smart wallet to get paid. So there's a link here to help them get set up. So what we recommend, oops, for some reason my internet's working. I will fix that. That was working yesterday. Of course, it's a demo and it's not working tonight, but I will get that fixed for you guys. But that's a link. So you could sit down and walk through step 1, 2, and 3 with the new ASEA associate and get them started off quickly. And then if you have a question, use our lead from the front ChatGPT AI tool, which I will show you here in a minute. So as you go through this site, I'm just going to show you really quickly. So the morning calls and all the call recordings can be found under the Connect tab. If you click right here under call recordings, we will have tonight's Monday Motivational posted up usually by the next morning. You can also re-listen to other recordings from past calls with our wonderful new gold, Deb Harrison. That was a great call last week. Say you weren't on or you want to share it with someone else, you can click right here and it'll take you to that Zoom recording. And then our morning calls are recorded here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We do not record on Tuesday testimonials. And then you can click here for the wonderful Redox 5 replays that are held every Thursday, hosted by Jim and Ann Glenn, Dr. Maureen Hayes, and Dr. Lee Osler. Be sure on this site to subscribe to our newsletter. This will keep you up to date on new information we send out monthly and our blogs. So speaking of blog, I'm going to jump over here to blog. This is where we post information that's most important and pertinent to you. So if you subscribe, you should get an email update that a new blog's out. But I recommend we usually put out 1 blog or 2 blogs a week. This is a great place to go to stay abreast of new information, or you heard about something, you saw it on Facebook, but you don't know where to go find it. Come to the blog. It's usually there. Really quickly, I'm going to backtrack to resources. So if you're hosting meetings and you're doing one-on-one meetings or your new associates and they want to know what to show, they can go to resources in this show tab, and the videos that we recommend are all here. So here we have the 3-minute, Can 3 Minutes Change Your Life video, which is product and business overview. If you haven't seen it, you can play it here. We have the Genesis, and we have Alan Noble's Real Redox Results with the password Redox, where you can play his 9-minute overview for someone else. We also have a deep dive of science. So if you have someone that's asking you for more science information, this is a great video from Hunter Dean that you can watch just by clicking on the button here. The incredible NRF2 study that talks about the glutathione production and reducing oxidative stress. And then all of the new information about Redox Gold can be found at this site as well. In addition, under resources, we have a tools page. This is a page for you guys where you can find the weekly tracker that I just showed you. If you like to track your prospects or your business online, we have a link to an online tool that we created here for you. If you love Excel and you love to just type into your computer versus writing it out, we have both options. So the weekly tracker here is something you would print out and use a pen to write on. This here prospect tracker is an online electronic tool. We also have all of the new marketing here. So our new enrollment packs, we have a flyer here for you so you could print that out and have that at your meeting so you can show the savings per pack, what comes in each new enrollment pack. And we also have the same for the subscription packs here. So you can see here, free shipping on any of the essentials bundles. It has the savings, the PV, and the price of each product set. Then as you scroll down here, let's say you're going to be hosting a workshop or a meeting and you want a flyer. You can click here. It will open up a tool called Canva. It's something I'd recommend you become familiar with. It will help you create flyers, but these are all templates to get you started. So what I'm going to show you is the editable QR code flyer. So if you click on this, it says to you, add your unique shopping link. So add your ASEA replicated website. And that way you can have flyers that you can share, whether you're at a trade show or you're out and about. And we gave you templates here for each product. So where you see these little frames is where you can drop your own QR code, and you can scroll down here and see that we've got a whole bunch of different options. So let's say you're promoting Renew 28. It has the price of the product. You can drop your own personal shopping link, which is a QR code right here. It has before and after pictures. So great for trade shows, great for patient waiting rooms if you have practitioners. So I'm going to go back to tools really quickly here. We also have editable banners. So if you're doing a trade show and you don't want to have to figure out how to create a banner, click here. We have templates here. Each of these can be edited. So if you don't like a certain piece of the flyer, you can change it or the banner. As I scroll down here, the videos to share. So the 3-minute peak interest video in English and Spanish. We also have a brand new 3-minute peak interest product only version, which I'm going to show you a little bit more in a minute. If you have brand new customers, the first thing you want to do is welcome them to ASEA. They may have started with one product, but they're really not educated on all the products. Right here at this link is a playlist of videos you can share with them off our Lead from the Front Vimeo channel that says, you're a new ASEA customer, start here. It gives them a video about all the different products, but at a very high level, less than 4 minutes. It also shows them how they can navigate their customer portal, their virtual office, so that they can manage their subscription. And it really gives them information on why they should stay on subscription, or if they bought on retail, why they should upgrade to save on subscription. So this is a great tool. All you have to do is copy the URL and send it to your brand new ASEA customer. So going back to tools, I'm just going to go very quickly through this. Tons of marketing around Redox Gold here, and then training. So the things that I showed you before, how do I create a shareable cart? How do I find my replicated website so that I can share with others? How do I use the new Lead from the Front, which I'm going to show you tonight? Where do I go to find testimonials to share with people? And then other useful websites such as discoverredox.com, how to use ASEA, redoxguide.com, etc. And then finally, the social media and community. These are the Facebook groups that we recommend. It can get overwhelming with so many different groups and so many different links. So this tool page really kind of keeps everything together for our team that we recommend. Okay, so I'm going to go back up to the top to the blog. I'm going to click on the blog, and we just released a blog today called New Tools to Support Your ASEA Growth. So when you click on this blog right here, it goes through the new tools we have released to support your growth. So one of the things I'm going to come back to is our artificial intelligence tool called the Lead from the Front Coach. It is essentially your 24/7 interactive success partner and knowledge hub. Think of it as a Q&A. Anytime that your ASEA associates have any questions, but maybe they can't reach you, they can always go to this hub and ask questions. So I'm going to scroll down here and show you a new tool that we're releasing tonight. It's called the new Redox Library Vimeo channel. This is a video library that's going to grow for those that are exploring the science behind redox signaling molecules and their role in cellular health. And this channel is really dedicated to being a generic channel to share information with potential customers or with practitioners. So while we have our Lead from the Front channel, which is vimeo.com/lead from the front, and it has tons of information, both product and business growth tools, this Redox library is dedicated for you to be able to share the 3-minute video that is product only. If you haven't seen it, you can click right here. The beginning is going to look very similar to the 3-minute video that many of you have seen that starts with, let me ask you a question. However, towards the end, it really is very descriptive about becoming a customer, the different options to becoming a customer. And it's really just a 3-minute tool that we're seeing more and more practitioners, functional medicine doctors, people that just want to share the product only with folks. This is a great tool for you to use. This resource right here is vimeo.com/detox with redox. And the link is in the blog, so you can find it after this call. But if you look here, you can see it's very generic in nature. So a practitioner could share this with a patient, this particular Vimeo, and it explains to them that this channel is dedicated to helping you understand and learn more about redox signaling, how it supports the body's natural ability to detect, protect, repair, and replace damaged cells, the science behind redox, etc. Feel better, age better. So what we're seeing a lot of our practitioners doing, if you have practitioners that want to incorporate ASEA into their practice, we have created an editable template for them with a QR code to that video. So they can have this in their patient waiting room and a place where they can drop their own QR code so that a patient could shop. Now, this is not just for practitioners. Think about this for anybody that just wants to really sell and target the sharing of ASEA with just customers, not business builders, but just customers. So this particular flyer right here is accessible and editable through that same tool called Canva. So when you click on this link right here, it will open you up to this flyer. The redox video that I just showed you that's product only, the QR code is already here. It's called Discover Redox Overview 3-minute video. You drop the QR code for yourself personally or for one of your team members. So you can edit it by clicking on that purple box right there. It's super simple to do. If you have a logo, you can add it here. All you have to do in Canva, once you have your QR code, and I've got instructions in the blog on how to take a link and turn it into a QR code, is you're going to go right in here and you're going to click on this little upload right here and you click upload file. You find it on your computer or your phone. It will upload this QR code. You grab it and then you can just drop it right onto the screen like this. And then you size it so that it fits into the little box. And then all you have to do from here is click on the share box and you can download it to your computer so you can print it from there. So you've edited this template. It's now your own. You can save it to your computer and now you have a flyer that you can send electronically via email that has the 3-minute video and it has a link to your own shopping. So I'm going to take that off this and I'm going to go back to tools here. I'm sorry, into the blog. So we've gone to the blog, to the new tools, the very latest post. We've got the new Vimeo channel. You can click it there. The new tools are here. If you do not know how to create a QR code, there are free QR generators right here in this link for you. How to find your replicated website, to grab that as a link and turn it into a QR code that you can put onto a flyer. Okay, very quickly, because we're running out of time here, I want to show you the new Lead from the Front AI coach. This is your knowledge hub that you can access anytime. If you're new to artificial intelligence or ChatGPT, essentially it is a repository of information. Think of it like a friend. Think of it like your sponsor, your upline that maybe you can't get a hold of that you want to ask questions of. If you have never been in ChatGPT before, you're going to have to set up an account. So it's free. You just set up a username, password, give it your email, and then you'll have to log back into this link to be able to, this Lead from the Front link right here, which is also in the Start Here page as well. Then you're going to come in and you're going to have access to all of ChatGPT, but you're going to see this right here, this little arrow, which is our logo from Lead from the Front. So think of this as, I really don't know the answer to something. I don't want to bother somebody with it. I can't find it. I'm brand new. I don't know where to start. Think of it like you were having a conversation with me. Say, Erin, I'm brand new. Where do I start? So we've given you some starter questions right here, but essentially right here where it says ask anything, it's true. Ask anything. And I'll tell you, it's not perfect. It is a constant refinement of knowledge that's getting massaged and updated, not only by me, but by the community. So the more y'all use it, the better it will get. So let's click on this. I'm a brand new associate. and my sponsor said, hey, check out this new AI tool. I click on I'm new, where do I start? And it starts off with an interaction of answers back to you. Welcome, you're in the right place, and here's exactly where to start. Your first action is to visit Start Here on the lead from the front.global. So it marries all of the training that we teach and that we recommend, both in the business, but also leadership skills and mindset. So as a brand new person, it would help me walk through, where do I find my usage guide and tracker? Where are the video series? What's the most important thing? Really, it's going D300 as soon as you can. Well, how do I do that? Use your daily tracker. Well, I don't know what to say. Download scripts right here. I'm really ready to go fast. I'd like to do a 90-day blitz plan. Want to go big and fast and big? I'll help you build it. Just tell me. And it will ask you questions and it will prompt you. What is my current ASEA rank? Well, I'm brand new. So what you do from there, when it asks you questions, you fill in the answers right here at the bottom. It there progresses in conversation with you. Let's say this is enough and I've gotten what I need to get started. So I want to create a new chat. So you can go back to the lead from the front, coach, and you can start a new chat right here. I'm sorry, where it says new chat. And then click on our little logo again to take you back to coach. So it has everything from how do I host a workshop? It will help you with what do I say? What videos do I show? What products should I have on hand? How do I close it out? And what are the next steps? What's the call to action that you would do at the end of a workshop or a one-on-one? Here's one that I like. What's the best way to explain ASEA redox to someone else? So let's click that prompt that's already pre-populated for you, and it will give you certain scripts. Do you like conversation style? Do you like analogies? Think of ASEA like the signal bars on your phone. Without a signal, your apps don't work. Everybody can relate to that. Quick science facts to sprinkle in. Send them the peak interest video. All of these are links to things that we just showed you on the website as well. Okay, so let's ask something else. Let's ask something about leadership or mindset. Let's say I am in a real funk today. What should I do? And let's see, can you give me daily motivational tips? So you're going to pose the question or the prompt just like you would talk to somebody, and it answers you. First, let me say that feeling off doesn't mean you're off track. You're not in a funk and not a failure. Funks are normal for people doing big things. What matters now is how you move through it, not how you feel about it. So it gives you tips about from moving your body, getting exercise, reaching out to one. Just one thing can shift your day or your motivation. Call or text your upline. Don't isolate. And then every morning you can come to this tool and say, help me with a daily tip of the day. What would the future me 3 years from now do today? And it will give you a little bit of motivational tips based on really the way that Terry motivates and trains and learns at starting to learn his style and, the things that he does on the Monday through Friday morning calls. So I think it's a fabulous tool. I hope it will be for you guys. I have found mistakes in it and continuing to correct it, little tweaks here and there, and you may too. So that's your fair warning here. But it can do everything from, hey, I'm trying to craft an email. This is what I've written. Can you edit it? And one thing I'll mention with ChatGPT is it learns about you. So in your prompt, you can say, ask me questions about me that will help you answer my future questions. And once it does that, it's going to start learning who you are. So it'll say, okay, what rank are you? What rank do you want to hit in the next 90 days? How many hours a week are you building your ASEA business? Maybe you're part-time. So it will start crafting the training and the information back to you. It is certainly not a replacement for your upline or your diamonds. but it's something that you can share with your team if it's helpful to them to be able to have 7 by 24 access, particularly too if you're doing content creation and social media. You can give it a question that says, I'm trying to build a social media post around moms that want a side income that are struggling keeping their kids healthy. Give me 3 ideas. It's really a powerful tool and it's free. I will tell you the free version has a limit, so you can only ask it so many questions in a day and then it will tap you out. So you can see in the top right here, I have the plus version. It is anywhere between, I think it's 12 to 20 bucks a month. It saves me hours of creating training and content and reviewing, editing, giving me new ideas. So I highly recommend it. And again, you can find it back in the blog right here under the latest blog. You can also find it in the Start Here tab. So we're coming up to, we're past our time at 9:33. And so I hope this has been helpful to you guys. Again, duplication is the key, simplicity is the key. So if you can be able to point your team back to a resource hub of leadfromthefront.global as our community, get them connected, get them believing in the product so that they feel like they believe, belong, and they can become more in this wonderful world with ASEA. So we plan to have more tools available to you. I will post them here in the blog over time. We have some exciting things coming, but I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful 4th of July, and we will see you soon on the ASEA Highway. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Erin.